Hi, I'm Mike McBride with Mason-McBride. We want to spend a couple of minutes chatting with you about our partnership and our investment in the Aclaimant platform and why we think that it can be an instrumental tool in helping you with your risk management process.
Hi, I'm Gary Pearce. I'm the Chief Risk Architect at Aclaimant. Before joining Aclaimant, I was Chief Risk Compliance and Privacy Officer at a large Fortune 500 staffing organization. Before joining Aclaimant, I collaborated with the founders of Aclaimant and had a slight role in developing the product. And so I'm particularly enthusiastic about what we've been able to do and looking forward to what the future holds for us. We can have people go out onto work sites and do in-person assessments, even if they have no particular safety knowledge. They can answer a series of questions. Answers to the questions will determine what the next questions are. And along the way, the tool is accumulating a risk profile. And then at the end of the session, the entire management or leadership chain can receive the information and have access to the very same material, which allows for a much more detailed assessment of site risks and conditions than was possible with the old methods, particularly when you're using people who have as their principal duty something other than safety. So for example, you can burn up a lot of time when you're reporting an incident just by trying to get information regarding somebody's name, their job title, their past wages, and all that sort of thing. It's rife with the potential for errors, and it's something that people aren't comfortable doing. With an integration, we can reach into an HR information system and we can pull that information and pre-fill it. That avoids a lot of errors and it is a huge time saver. Another source of integration is tie-in with third-party claim administrators and insurance companies. Once we have an incident report prepared, we can just literally press a button and off it goes in real time. Claims are more effectively dealt with and that injured people get better outcomes when parties can jump on the case sooner rather than later. We can similarly integrate with medical case managers, nurse case managers. The integration capability is really slick. It's a huge time saver. Individual managers can get a snapshot not just of claim activity or incident activity, but also of all the follow-on tasks that need to be accomplished as a result. These could be tasks that are predetermined by the technology or that the manager says need to be addressed. A related capability is the dashboards, where you can get very flexible reports. What's going on in my organization? What are the key drivers of loss? What types of accidents am I suffering? Can I relate this to an exposure base such as payroll or headcount? Injury types, days of the week, times, locations, causes, you name it. We can create some very nice analytics and some very nice visuals. We are SOC 2 audited. To the extent that we are handling sensitive information, we have assurance that the right protections and processes are in place to protect confidentiality, to make sure that system uptime is what it ought to be, that user access is segregated the way it needs to be, and that the system performs as intended. You can't just rely on your own controls anymore. You need to make sure that key vendors and service providers similarly adopt those controls.
You know, one of our taglines here is risk is our business, but in essence, really, risk is your business as a client. Controlling your data is an essential element in controlling your risk and making risk your business and working with us to do that together. Thanks again for your time and checking out this video on this unique tool. It is part of what we're doing every day to help bring you unique and creative ways to manage your risk in an ever-changing marketplace.